Hey guys, Chris here. In this video, we're going to talk about some new information, stats, figures, and numbers revealed about the Polestar 3. And it's kind of interesting and funny because I just made a video on the brand new Volvo XC90 or EX90 or Volvo Embla, their next, fully electric, full-size replacement for the current generation Volvo XC90. I just made a video about that the other day, and new information has surfaced about its sister car, the Polestar 3. So this is kind of interesting, and also I'm going to make a follow-up video on that video because there were a lot of interesting comments, and people aren't, agreeing on if this really is the replacement for the Volvo XC90. So go ahead and watch that video. I'm going to link that in the description box down below, and watch out for that, follow-up video where we go more in depth. But okay, today is all about the Polestar 3. So let's hop into it. But before we jump into the Polestar 3, I just want to thank today's video sponsor, Zaptec, with their Zaptec Go home charger. The Zaptec Go is a cool, small, and stylish home charger that can charge up to 11 kilowatts on AC charging. It looks awesome, and you can, get it in a few different colors. So if you're looking to buy a home charger, go to the description box down below. Find your country, click the link, and buy it from one of those retailers. If you live in Norway though, you can use the discount code ZAPRIFA and get 10% off your purchasing price. So if you're looking to buy a home charger, go down below and purchase one today. Okay, now with that out of the way, before we jump into the brand new information, I just want to recap quickly for new viewers what the Polestar 3 is. And also, if you're new here, I'm Chris. I have this channel dedicated to testing EVs. I do range tests, charging tests, I do reviews, and I do, news about new EVs like this video. So if you are new here, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the new information about new exciting electric cars. And also, give this video a thumbs up if you like, EVs, if you like Polestar, if you like Volvo. Thank you very much. Okay guys, the Polestar 3 is the sister vehicle to the next generation Volvo XC90. They're both going to be built on the SPA2 platform and Evolution on the SPA1 platform that underpins the current generation Volvo XC90. The big difference though is that the SPA2 platform can accommodate a fully battery electric vehicle and a very long wheelbase. Look at, this photo of the Embla or the Recharge concept from last year. It has a huge wheelbase and is going to be a fully electric vehicle. Now look at this photo of the Polestar 3. It also has a huge wheelbase, and these two cars are most likely going to be very closely related. So it's a large electric SUV, fully electric, that's going to compete, according to Polestar, with the Porsche Cayenne next generation that's also going to be fully electric. So a large fully electric SUV, a little bit smaller than a Volvo XC90, more a sporty styling, fastback shape, and only a 5-seater. It's going to be the flagship large SUV from Polestar, and it's going to be the next car after the current generation or the current Polestar 2. So now that you're up to date, let's talk about the exciting news. So first off, we now know the length of the Polestar 3. So we don't know the width, we don't know the height, we don't know the wheelbase or the ground clearance, but we do know the length, and it is 4.9 meters, which is about 5 centimeters or 2 inches shorter than the current generation Volvo XC90 that sits at 4.95 meters long. We also know the trunk size or the boot size, 480 liters, and that does not sound too big, but that fastback shape is going to eat into that cargo capacity, and we know that this is going to be a sporty car, not necessarily the most practical one, being a 5-seater and a 2-row SUV crossover. So we know that the pricing is going to start at 88,600 euros for the entry-level version, about 886,000 kroners here, but plus that VAT is coming next year, it's going to be more than 900,000 kroners here in Norway. So definitely not a cheap car, but again, they're positioning Polestar above Volvo, more towards Porsche, and this is going to be a premium, sporty, luxurious SUV. So, having that price point does not surprise me, though I thought it was going to maybe be about 10,000 euros cheaper. 88,600 euros. So we have two versions that we know That is the long range dual motor and the performance. So the long range dual motor has a battery pack, gross capacity 111 kilowatt hours. And this is very welcome news because I was hoping for, a much bigger battery than just 100 kilowatt hours. So 111 kilowatt hours net battery capacity will give the long range dual motor a WLTP estimated range of about 610 kilometers. And that is very good considering, the size of this vehicle and the performance. So dual motors, one in the front, one in the rear, four-wheel drive, 489 horsepower, 840 newton meters of torque, and 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in about 5 seconds flat. That's the stats for the entry-level long-range dual motor. Will there be, cheaper versions, maybe a rear-wheel drive version with a single motor in the future? Probably, but this is what we know now. Then we have the performance. We don't know the pricing of the performance, so it's probably going to be a little bit more expensive. This one has a little bit more performance, as the name suggests. 519 horsepower, 910 newton meters of torque, and 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.7 seconds. So that same battery pack, 111 kilowatt hours, giving the performance version a little bit less range at 560 kilometers, WLTP estimated. But I do find it a bit interesting. Of course, it's nice that there is a performance version, but why does it only have 30 horsepower more? When you go for the long-range dual motor Polestar 2 versus the performance now, you get that performance upgrade. So it goes from 408 horsepower to 476. That is 68 horsepower more, about 70 horsepower more. So this having, 550 or 560 horsepower instead of 519 would make a lot more sense. Why is it limited to only 519? I don't know. That is a bit of a weird decision, but this is confirmed. This was written in an article from Auto Week, the Dutch, publication. So let me know what you think down below. I'm pretty excited about the battery pack size. I'm pretty excited about this being an 800 volt architecture. I'm pretty excited about the performance, but I just thought there should be a bigger difference between long range dual motor and performance version. But still, 5 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in a large SUV like this is going to be pretty awesome. Though a bit pricey, I'm guessing that this is going to become with a lot of, standard, or a lot of equipment as standard, but it remains to see. They're going to reveal it in about 2 months in October, so it's right around the corner, guys. So let me know down below what you think about the range, what you think about the performance, what you think about the battery pack size. I'm guessing this is going to have, lightning charging around, I don't know, 300, maybe 350 kilowatts. That would be really, really awesome. So guys, let me know what you think down below. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.